Nathan here with R&N Lawn Care. We're just going to talk to you today and do a 1-year review. I think it's pretty much been close to a year. 1-year review on the Equipment Defender backpack blower rack. It's been pretty much right at a year. I bought this myself as soon as I found them online right after the company had started. And I'll tell you the reason I bought it. The reason I originally bought it, I didn't have a backpack blower rack, and the reason is I didn't like any of them that I saw at the time that was on the market that I found. When they come out with this one, I saw it and I was like, that's a backpack blower rack that I actually like, so I'm going to order one. So I ordered this, paid for it myself, and I got it, put it together. It's a little time consuming to put together, but once you can adjust everything and get it the way you want it, works perfect. It does take a little time to adjust, but there's a reason for that. The reason is it'll fit any backpack blower rack, and to be able to adjust every piece of it, it's beneficial because you can contour it the way you would like for the blower to fit in it. And some people like it to fit real tight and real snug. Some people like to be able to move it just a little bit if they want to feel the gas while it's in the rack. I mean, tons of different reasons. But you can adjust it to be able to fit your needs however you want. So that part about it is very beneficial. But it's been a year, pretty close to it, and absolutely no problems whatsoever with this rack. And contrary to what some people say, it gets used a lot more than 10, 20 times a week. Okay, this rack gets used pretty well daily, except when we're on shift at work. But which those of you that know us know we work just 10 shifts a month at work, and then we're mowing the rest of the time. And I mean, this rack has made it through a year, no issues, and probably in the neighborhood of, I would say, 50 to maybe 60 lawns a week, just to be honest with you. So it's got normal wear and tear like you would expect. The little caps that go on the side.
Hey, let me get this off here, Nathan, where we can see what you're talking about there. All right. It'll be a little shaky, sorry about that.
These little caps on the sides and front, of course, they just fade from the sun. I mean, if it's 90 degrees and the sun's blaring down on plastic, it's going to fade. That's no problem. But they've not cracked, come out, anything like that. They've just kind of faded, normal wear and tear. There's just some scuffs here on the front. That's normal, just taking it out and using it. I mean, nothing, no problems, nothing busted, nothing split. Just right in.
Spray that with a little Krylon.
Exactly. Little place right here where it always sits and rides, where the arm of it comes out, and where the electric on my blower lays right here all the time. So I mean, it rubs the paint off. No big deal.
Yeah, not an issue. It sets out all year too, ain't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it sets pretty much right here where he has it. If you could see right up here, there's one tree right there, and I mean, the sun hit it. I mean, sun hit it from that direction. Sun's gonna hit it from that direction. So. And
I'll show you. I mean, it's still working perfectly. I mean, this is your spring mechanism. It still works perfect. Still a spring. Not ever loosened up on me. It's not squeaking, not doing anything.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, we do take a little bit of WD-40. If everybody knows what WD-40 is.
Yeah.
It's water displacement by 40%, so it keeps your stuff from rusting real horribly.
Yeah, you can do regular.
You got to maintenance it, you know.
Regular routine maintenance. Yeah. You can spray your hinges and springs.
There's your springs right there.
Right here, as you can see.
See, nothing's rusted on it. It's been a year.
Nothing rusted.
Well, let me get her to focus here. I don't think it's a focusing great.
No rust. Yeah. Works perfect. No squeaks.
Yeah.
Nothing. This is the latch, of course. Still good and tight. Never got loose and sloppy. You can tell here. Slides up and down perfect. Latches on top perfect. Shuts perfect. No issues whatsoever. But I've not abused it. I mean, of course. Of course. Everything manufactured has the possibility of having flaws. Nothing is perfect. but I've not had the single first issue. I take care of my stuff pretty well. I maintenance things, but I mean, like you said, this is set out the whole time that I've had it, not had any issues at all. So, I mean, people like to say a lot of things about them, but I've had no issues myself. So, I mean, in my opinion, they've worked great for me. I mean, no complaints whatsoever, no issues. I've not had anything split, nothing bend. They've really done me well. I've been tickled to have them, honestly.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing that I noticed a little bit was this rubber piece right here, just barely splitting, but you just put your hose in there pretty much, you know. So I mean, you can wrap that with electrical tape if need be. Of course, it's rubber, like he said, and it's been sitting out in the sun also, so
Exactly.
It's rough on stuff.
I mean, I'm a type of person, I research everything before I buy it, before I use it. You know, I like good equipment, and I mean, it's done me well. If it didn't do me well, it wouldn't be on my trailer. I mean, pretty much as simple as I can put it. So,
Put you all back in the saddle here. There you go.
As far as the blower rack and the trimmer racks, to be honest, I've not had any issues with those either. I did have one small issue. As soon as I bought the trimmer racks, there's a little set screw for the pin and the latch mechanism, and it backed out. I'd never adjusted it when I put it together. And customer service at Equipment Defender was great. They actually priority mailed me another one out. I got it. It was either a day or two.
You had to contact them and tell them about it.
I did. I just emailed them. They emailed me right back within probably less than an hour.
Yeah.
And they had the piece that I needed right out to me, priority. I fixed that little issue, no problem at all. It's the only issue I've had out of any of the products so far.
And we spent our hard-earned money on these products too. You know, one thing that I've noticed, there's been people talking about the weed eater racks on the open face trailers. And I'll tell you one thing about those. If you're having problems with your screws backing out, there's such thing called Loctite.
Yeah, exactly.
That you put in there, and it don't, I mean, it's not like you super gluing it or resining the screw in there. I had to put it on some of mine when we put them on there, and it's never moved since. And Nathan could probably stand on all these, and they're not going nowhere, and they've been on here a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we had one more other problem with them when it first come to, didn't it? That little aluminum piece broke.
The motor mount. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The motor mount, but to be honest with you, that was probably my fault. I was over tightening by far.
Yeah, that's them little things way back here if you can barely see them.
The little motor mount, I was putting it together and I split right where the screw was, but I was over tightening it. And it was the same deal on that. I'd forgot about that one, but I contacted them by email, and they had me another one out in a day or two.
Yeah. And now they said, and this is the thing about that, they told everybody, or told us anyway, I should say, by email, you know, hey, we got the mixture on the aluminum wrong, and we're just replacing those for everybody that ordered this gen of this thing, and we're fixing it as we speak.
Exactly.
And they got them back. You know, we got them back, and we've used them for over a year now.
Yep.
I ain't got no complaints with them. I mean, if I had complaints, I'd tell you about the complaints.
Yeah.
And the only complaint that I have about anything that Nathan has Equipment Defender on here is the spool rack. If you can see my finger right there, the little cutter ain't cutting. I don't know. We can go. All right, crew. I'm in front of the camera now. But like I said on that, we're going to, you know, contact Equipment Defender about that. For some reason, the line cutter just don't want to cut that rotary for some odd reason, but it's awesome to sit there and hold your spool a line, so we got the little steel cutters. But I don't have none of these, so I can't mention anything about it, but I tell you, I've took a backpack blower on and off of this thing. And
Many times.
Yeah, and the reason you got these scuff marks is because we didn't set it all the way down flush to the trailer, and you're picking it up and pulling it out, and you got rub points. It's about like anything else, your mowers or anything else. I mean, we've never oiled or anything this bar. It's always worked good. We've wooled the little mechanisms inside WD-40 and all that good stuff, slick it up a little bit, just to make it a little easier, you know, to work these parts, okay? But nothing major. I mean, there ain't no, it ain't like got grease fittings, okay? We ain't got grease fittings to put grease on it. We've actually torqued these little Allen head screws down pretty good, not been any pieces of metal or anything like that. I'm sure there is going to be pieces out there when you're mass producing pieces of equipment, you know, just like the Pack-em racks. Pack-em racks has been around for a while, but you know, they still got their problems. I had them, I used them. I liked parts of it, and parts of it I hated. But I actually enjoyed. Man, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if you can see me if I'm even in the shot now or not, but I absolutely love the trimmer racks. Use Nathan's blower rack quite a bit, and I ain't got no problems with it. I just don't think right now would be the time to get these to put on the inside of my trailer, because I've actually got something with some space now. Yeah. So I'm gonna hold off on that for a little bit, and you know, see, I built my shelves up there that I set my blowers on for right now. So I mean, that's doing me just fine. But with Nathan, I mean, like you said, you got it sitting on the trailer like the gas cans, and you know, you got your mower strapped down. They can still move every once in a while, and you know, you got your backpack blower sitting here. Something comes over and crushes it, you know, you're out of a backpack blower. Exactly. You know, so just same thing. He was talking about. He's thinking about getting, was it Jungle Gym? I'm not sure. Some other little piece of thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of different brands for the handheld blower and the hedge trimmer, I believe. Yeah. But I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. If I did, I'd tell you. And I told you one piece that, you know, aggravated me. But you talking about good customer service. Exactly. We've called them. Every time we've called them, they've answered. We've either talked to Dave or Matt, and they've been great with us. You know, they take care of us. And it's not just because we're on YouTube. You know what I mean? Right. We're under 1,000 subscribers right now, about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and they've took care of us. So, I mean, if you want good customer service, and that's a big thing for me, you need to go check these guys out. And, you know, sometimes things happen. You know, we've heard all kinds of stories about, you know, people buying equipment defender racks, and they're wanting, you know, a 4-position rack. It's up this high. Right. And their building or whatever they're backing into is about 6 foot high. So they back into it, rip them off. Guess what? Equipment Defender replaces those most of the time for free, or helps you out to try to figure out something to fix for. Exactly. They'll walk you through it. They've always been good about contacting us through Instagram, emails, phone calls, whatever. So I mean, that's all I got to say about the customer service. I love the customer service, and that's why I went with these. I've called other companies, and I'll just put this out there. I've called other companies, and the customer service on those companies, the only thing they wanted to know was you going to buy something.
Exactly. One in particular we talked to, and I'm not going to say names, but one we talked to just to get some information on their products last year at GIE, and they literally looked at me and asked me if I was planning on buying something there today. And when I said not today, they said we don't have time to talk to you.
Yeah, they just sort of pretty much pushed us over to the side. And I tell you, me personally, I told Nathan, I said I wouldn't care if they would give me stuff. Yeah. I would not take it, because the customer service is #1 to me. You can fix a piece of equipment that breaks or tears up. That goes for Skag, Husqvarna, Echo, anything. Whatever's out there, Wrights, whatever, Gravely. You can replace any piece of equipment, but it's your customer service that takes care of you when you do that. Yep, so exactly. That's all I've got to say about it. I love these racks. If, you know, there's problems with them later, we're going to be honest with you about them, and we're going to tell you that we got problems with these racks. Like Nathan says, they don't just sit on here, #YouTube's fake. Right. We actually use these. Right. As old Randy Palmer says, shameless plug for G4 Outdoors on this video. I like Randy. Go check him out over there. He's got an awesome channel. But love these things. Love them. I mean, look at this. Well, I done threw water all over Nathan because I'm an idiot. I left it sitting up there. But I was trying to get Nathan to crawl up on these things and shake it. But I'm shaking the trailer, okay? And I've seen a lot of guys say, hey, we've got these racks is loose, and you know, it's these bolts down here on the bottom.
Operator error.
you gotta just adjust them. You gotta take care of your stuff, guys. You gotta keep up with them. You can't just put them on there, leave them, and expect them to work. It's just like a mower. You gotta take care of your mower. You gotta take care of your equipment that takes care of your equipment. You know, it's just one of those things. And this ain't poking at nobody, and it ain't talking bad about no other companies or anything like that. But it took us a year, and it's we've talked with Equipment Defender for a year, like I told you the other day. If you follow us on Instagram or watch the video for the other day, we finally got an affiliate link with them, and we ain't talking bad about no companies, okay? Whatever you like is what you like. As long as the customer service does you good, keep with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
like you said, it's been
a year since we talked with them.
Almost a year we've had this.
Yeah.
And all these racks.
Yeah, we done videos. I mean, you can look it up a year ago. We done, what we liked about them when we first put them on. Yeah, little quick review.
As soon as I bought this rack, we did a review on it.
I don't know if we done one on the trimmer racks or not.
Maybe not. I don't remember.
But I'm making a long story short, or a short story long. Either way, that's for you, Gentry. But like me and Nathan said, we've talked with this company for a year. We didn't jump and slap our name on it and say, hey, go out and buy this. This is the end-all, be-all right here, okay? Yeah. In my eyes, with this company, this is the end-all, be-all for me. This is my opinion. What your opinion is yours.
It works well for us.
Yeah.
We're happy with it.
Tickled to death.
Everybody has their own opinions.
Yeah. But with the affiliate link, me and Nathan was talking about that. I didn't get to talk to you a whole lot. I wanted to wait till me and him got together. If you use that code RN Lawn Care, it's all, not and, but RN Lawn Care, okay? You can find it down below in the description and all that. But if you use that, you get 10% off of any of the racks on there or whatever you buy. And whatever money that we get off of that is actually going back to the YouTube community that watches us.
Do giveaways for you all.
We're going to do giveaways for the subscribers. We're going to try to get, different things. Who knows? It could be impact wrench all the way up to a set of racks or a t-shirt, whatever money we get, it's going to go back to y'all. We don't keep that. We make good money doing what we do, so there ain't no need to keep none of that money.
Right. Sir, and getting back to the point,
yeah,
they've done us great. Just from our standpoint, I know everybody has different issues. I love scag equipment. A lot of people have problems out of scag equipment. I've not had the first problem, and if I do, our dealer is amazing. Yeah. So I mean, it's just
dealer support, man.
It's goes right back to customer service.
Warranty and customer service. I ain't had scag to do me wrong. I'll tell you this: I never talk bad about Ferris, but I had two major problems on my Ferris, didn't I? I broke that belt, which was pretty much my fault, but it come from the factory without a brake system on the right side, so I had to get a whole new pump. And guess what? They replaced it for me. The dealer took care of me, and I never said nothing bad about it. I don't think I even talked about my pump being replaced for my brake on it. But it's the same thing, guys.
Things happen.
Yeah. Customer service is number one in my eyes. Yeah. And then, the product that you get, as long as you think it's a good product in your mind, it's a good product. It's like going and buying something from Walmart. If you go to Walmart and get something that works, you done pretty darn good. So,
as you all can tell, we like the color green, by the way.
Yeah.
We really like the color green.
Yeah.
But we've got black and red racks on our trailers, and it's for a reason. So,
yeah.
That's all I can say about it.
You can take some spray paint and turn it green if you want to. It's going to do you right.
I don't have any issues with any company. Yeah. I mean, if I decide to spend my money on another brand, I'd be honest about them as well. I mean, I decided to go this route because it's what I found that I liked, and so far, like I say, almost a year in, they're doing me very well. So
that's the truth. That's the truth. But anyway, crew, we just wanted to tell y'all and give you a 1 year update on this stuff, and keep your stuff maintenance. I mean, this thing's been sitting out in the weather for over a year now. So
Yeah, unfortunately, it
No
don't go
complaints.
inside covered anywhere.
no complaints. We appreciate it, and we like customer service. That's my number one thing, and y'all know that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that every day, every video, and I'll be 100% real with you on it. You gotta have good customer service, and that's what we try to provide to our customers, and that's what I expect when I get something. And if you ain't gonna give me no good customer service, I ain't gonna deal with you. I'm just telling you right now.
Exactly.
But anyway, we've been going on. Probably gonna have to cut about 20 minutes out of this video because we talking. But we'll catch y'all next time. Hopefully, getting whatever kind of rack that you like to put on here.
Exactly.
Because it don't matter. Just take care of your
Just
stuff.
be happy.
Just
Be happy, man. Just be happy.
Happy's Family. If you don't watch Happy's Family, I'm gonna do a Clips Lawn Care shout out right now.
There you go.
Clips Lawn Care and Happy's Family. Clips got, he's got his daily downtime, always up and about, and he's just chill about everything. Happy's Family. I've never heard them talk bad about nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. They love everything, and they'll tell you, hey, if this breaks, this breaks. But
Much respect for people like that.
yeah, hey, shout outs to them. Go check their channel out. I think Happy's Family's bigger than mine or ours.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I don't even know what they're up to now. I was keeping up with them. I love watching their mulching and their planting videos. I'm getting into that girly stuff, I guess. but I like watching them do that. Old Clips Lawn Care, man, he just tickles me to death. He's a funny guy. Go check his channel out. And G4 Outdoors. Of course, we're going to plug him because I like him. That's a good old fishing channel.
Yep.
Fishing, hunting, whatever.
But guys, if you got any questions about Equipment Defender or anything, if you want to message us privately, feel free to.
The email's down below.
Yep.
We'll try to help you out on it. And, whatever.
Anytime.
Anytime. Anytime.
Back up, reverse. No.
I'm just. You can tell we ain't done a video together in a long time because
It's
I
been
ain't
a
made
while.
one this long.
Hey, that's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
That shows we're making progress.
That's it.
We're staying busy,
That's it.
getting busier and busier. So
That's it. But crew, we'll catch y'all out there next time. If you watch our videos, you're 50% more attractive. If you subscribe and watch our videos, you're 100% more attractive. And Nathan, he can guarantee you that. I promise you. He'll tell you to your face that you're 100% attractive.
that's it.
But like I said, we'll catch y'all out there getting whatever brand you like. But we're telling you what we like.